We've looked at some easy ways that you can sync what is in your Google Drive and on your desktop computer. So I'm going to show you very quickly how you can just take any item that is not necessarily a Google Doc, sheet, slide, any other kind of item like a picture file or a PDF and still put it in your drive. So you remember right up here I've got my icon to go to Google Drive. I'm going to click on that and then it says you can open your Google Drive folder or you can visit Google Drive on the web. I'm going to open my Google Drive folder. And here it is. Now I'm using a Mac, so it's going to look a little bit different on a Windows computer. But what this has right here is my folder for Google Drive and then all of my files. And these are all in alphabetical order. This is not necessarily how they look whenever I go to my drive. And then you can see over here on my desktop, it's really pretty messy. I've got a lot of things that I need to read, and sometimes I need to have these in my drive so that if I'm using a different computer, I will be able to. So I am going to create a new folder, and the reason why I'm creating a new folder is just because I like things to stay nice and neat. If you look at my Google Drive, the way I've got it arranged here is mostly with folders, and then there's a few just random things in there. I don't like to have those random things in there. I really like a folder structure. So what I need to do is create a new folder, and there's a shortcut to create a folder, and that is Command-Shift-N. If you are using a Mac, it is Control-Shift-N if you're using a Windows machine. So whenever I do that, it creates this untitled folder here. Well, I obviously need to give it a name, so I'm going to write read this. Hit return, and now it's put it in alphabetical order for me. So now all I'm going to do is take these items and I'm going to drag and drop them into my read this folder. And let's see here, I believe that I also wanted these as well. Okay, so these items here are in my read folder, okay? So now you can see it's working because I'm connected to the internet. It's seeing that I have put things in there. So let's give it just a minute. Oh, it looks like it's done already. I'm going to close this. Let's go online. See, it's got the things that I have added, and it's telling me my sync is complete. Let's go online and take a look at those. All right here, this is my read this folder, and it's got all those items in there. So now it doesn't matter what device I'm using, I'm going to be able to get to these. And if I decide that I don't have an internet connection, I can still go down here to my Google Drive and scroll to where it would say read this and take a look at those.